Hey, back in May, TF analyst, otherwise known as Ming-Chi Kuo, has spread the words from the investors' note about two upcoming iPads. The first one was this year's iPad Air, while the other one, as it seems, will be next generation iPad mini. The first prediction was spot on. If we exclude part with 10.8 inches, which Kuo mentioned, and it should have been 10.9. Now the other one is still under the question mark. However, this information was reconfirmed by one of the leakers, with the information which is more or less similar to the one from Kuo. And since this year is coming to an end, we may not have much time left. So it's time to revisit a story about the 6th generation iPad mini. Before we move on, question for you. If there was one thing that you would change or improve on the next iPad mini, what would that be? Please answer in the comment section below. Now the intro and let's go. Hi guys, and welcome to Digital Marketing Channel. Oh ho ho! My name is Marco and this is your weekly fix of tech news, leaks, rumors and opinions, everything about Apple and their competitors. If you're a fan of this type of content, subscribe now, leave a comment below, hit the like button and don't forget to enable notifications so you don't miss the next video. While I did make a story about this subject before, there are a couple of details that at least now seem more clear talking about the specs, so let's get on it right away. If you have expected that the iPad mini 6 will come with some serious specs bump, you sure are not mistaken. Now, my original predictions for the next iPad mini was that it will come with a 13 processor, which I hate to say it, but I love to say it. I was wrong. We can be 100% certain that Apple will probably use A14 Bionic as the beast under the hood of the next iPad mini. The same silicon that powers the latest iPad Air, as well as complete iPhone 12 lineup. But you want to know what's funny? This was also mentioned in predictions, where Kuo explains that for the iPad, Apple may use similar approach and strategy like the one used with the iPhone SE. And we all know what that means. One more potential improvement that will make this next-gen iPad mini even more exciting is possibly more RAM, 4 gigs to be precise, based on the refresh of latest iPad Air. The original investor's note also mentioned increasing display size, presumably maintaining current form factor, but with bigger screen real estate, between 8.5 and 9 inches. So if the increase does happen, we can most likely expect redesign. Narrow bezels, like the one on latest iPad Air. Now the real question is, which type of display technology will be used with next generation iPad mini? Allegedly, Apple should introduce first couple of devices with mini LED screens on the iPads first and then later on the MacBooks. The first possible candidate for mini LED improvement, according to some reports, should be iPad Pro. Although there is a hope same thing could happen with mini iPad. What is confusing a little bit is that a supply chain report that was released back in September confirmed that only 12.9-inch iPad Pro has the first Apple device with mini LED, and it sounded like it will be the only product with this type of technology. Does that mean that the smaller iPad Pro will come later or without mini LED? If that happens, it would be literally pointless to think that similar type of technology could land with next year iPad mini. Also, I'm kind of skeptical that Apple will update once again iPad Air next year. With mini LED? No! I kind of believe that we are still stuck with current LCDs. I hope I'm wrong. I hope. Now, if we continue the same path, we could hope for iPad mini as one more product from Cupertino without lightning port. This would practically mean that Apple switched 80% of its iPad lineups to USB-C. There are a lot of contradictions in this report. I don't think it's gonna happen. It would be small step for the industry, big step for Apple. I mean, think about it. This would give more possibility and flexibility to average and professional users. I'm curious though, Will iPad mini have its own version of Magic Keyboard? Nope. Finally, the price and release dates. We already had the clues when this could happen. Original close prediction still stands, and it's March 2021, similarly like the next iPad Pro. Although, if we take a look at all the things that happened this year, everything is possible. Price-wise, we could expect small jump, $499, if it comes with redesign. I'm not certain would this include the implementation of mini LED technology in 3 months' time. I guess we will be able to confirm that, no? And that's it. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, hit a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe. Anyway, I know it's early, but most likely I'm not going to be on YouTube next couple of days. So Merry Christmas to all that you celebrate. I wish all the best to you and your families. Thank you very much for watching Digital Marketing Channel. My name is Marco. Talk to you soon. Have an excellent day. Bye.